Ladies and gentlemen, in the newest episode of Chaos in Korea, you won't believe what's happening. Just in, TF Blade banned from the server. Not only that, he got every single streamer banned in his hotel. IP banned. Huge drama. We got Dante's, Yamato's death in-game right now on new accounts. But after this game, they got banned as well. This is their final game on the server. It's completely over. Huge drama. We have LS coming into it. If you didn't watch my previous video about LS versus TF Blade, that's where all this drama started off. So you haven't got up to date, maybe go and watch that video. But into this one, we have Dante's Hecarim, you have Yamato's death, Kiana. And mate, there has been so much drama in Korea where I am in the last 24 hours. You won't believe it. But before we continue with today's video, I wanted to put you onto Displate, okay? If you're looking to spice up your room, they have so many different posters for you. I actually had plenty of displays before I even got sponsored. I had to spice up my room back home. I remember I got some like scenic mountain views, but they've got heaps of League of Legends splash arts. They've got, of course, ones from all your favorite movies. These League splash arts are actually insane. Like, you can get look at the Jinx ones, the MF, the hanging MF of a pirate ship, things like this, guys. I'll put a link in the description down below. They were kind enough to send me even some over into Korea. We have the Team Liquid one. I think got some Star Wars ones. And guys, these are just metal posters, right? And the best thing about it is, right, like I have a rental back home. And the way it works, you don't have to like use a hook or like put any like nails into the wall. These things, you stick it on, they have a magnet. You can put it on, take it off, no damage, so easy. Link down in the description below. Going to be getting you a hefty little discount for yourselves. Jump on, grab some, and let me know what you think. So essentially, there's been so many streamers coming over from NA and EU, right? And they're all staying at a hotel about 5 minutes from me. I'm the only one staying at my hotel. They're staying at another hotel. TF Blade LS, they have a heated argument in solo queue, right? They go head to head. TF Blade says this, LS says this. Watch the video, go to the last video. Then it's rumored, alleged, LS potentially messaged Riot to get TF Blade banned. LS denies that he put a report in, but we don't have any confirmation. We don't have the logs. Then TF Blade, of course, was banned. Other people saying, Drew, how do they get banned? The issue is, when I come to Korea, I call NA Riot. NA Riot? Huh. Okay, Dante's solid by a diamond? What happened? I'm gonna tell you guys all the process and what happens, okay? Jesus Christ. So when I come to Korea, I apply for an account. I go to NA and I say, I'm going to Korea in a month. I need an account. NA go to Korea, Riot, they message them. Jesus, what's happening in this game? A little bit of chaos. They go to Korea. Korea says, yes, he can be approved. Come back to Riot NA. Riot NA says, yes, hey, these are the details. The problem is, I do that through the League Partner Program. TF Blade, Dante's, Yamato's death. They're not in the League Partner Program, so they have no one to message. So instead of doing this, they have to get their accounts through a different method. Essentially, you can't come to Korea and just make an account. That's the issue, right? You need a Korean like social security number. You need like an ID. You need a phone number. You need something tied to it, to your identity. They didn't have that. So essentially what's happened is somebody else makes the account, right? And then they level it themselves, but it's not tied to their actual details. That's the issue. It's technically, from Riot Korea's perspective, it's illegal. You're not allowed to do it. Yamato, does he get a solo kill? Come on. Come on. Q, W, ignite, Q. Oh, it's a 1-for-1. And essentially they're not able to do that. So what's ended up happening is there's this drama between TF Blade and LS. There's these massive forums, okay, in Korea. And what LS is saying, and there is proof of this, there was massive threads going out about TF Blade, how he's being very negative and being very toxic in his games. There's an outcry for him to be banned. We saw in the forums, yes, this is positive, this happened. But also, it's been alleged that, you know, LS wanted to get TF Blade banned, so maybe did LS message Riot and say, hey, he's playing an unofficial account, he's being toxic, we should remove him. We don't know. We simply don't know what's happened. TF Blade then got banned, but by doing so, every single person associated with TF Blade, associated with the hotel, that came over here with non-official Riot accounts also banned. So now people are saying, hey, it's TF's Blade's fault that everybody's been banned. Permanently removed from the server. 20 streamers. It's ridiculous. Drew, are you at risk? I don't think so. Someone told me that Faker actually put a good word in for me to get me not banned, but also that source is me when I go to sleep and dream. So I don't think so. I think I have official Riot account. I don't type in games. I think I'm fine. But allegedly someone today, Rybson, who has a League Riot account, was also banned. But he's at their hotel, so maybe it has to do with the IPs. Huge drama. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've always said this. Damn, Kiki. I've always said this. I will never come to Korea without an official account. Because Riot Korea don't allow it. Therefore, at any point, they could ban you. So I pay $2,000 to come here, you know, however many thousands per month to live here, and then the little thing is the account, and if I can't have an account, I can't play. So I wouldn't take the risk. A lot of streamers took the risk. And now everything is unfolded the way it has. It sucks. No one really knows who to blame. At the end of the day, and like this sucks to say, but it's probably the streamers taking a chance on non-official accounts. You can't look past that. TF Blade being toxic, yes, he was an idiot. But it's just simply the accounts. You can't come here without an official account. You take a risk. TF Blade made big drama. Him and LS probably amplified it to 1,000,000x. Riot saw that. We don't know what there's like a little bit of a gap of what the hell happened there. But Riot saw them all playing on unofficial accounts and just nuked them. So Dante's had a challenger account. Yamato's almost challenger. Banned. They made these new accounts, right? Once again, unofficial accounts. Within 24 hours, permabanned. Accounts are done. Any new account they make, gone. The accounts are nuked. Completely gone. So they don't know what to do. Do they go and play on the Chinese super server? Problem is with the Chinese super server, it's even stricter. It's so hard to get on the Chinese super server. You have to get approval from Riot. You have to apply. When I played on the Chinese super server and didn't get stuck in Silver 2, we don't need to talk about that. I had to go through so many different application processes in order to get an account. So I don't think that's going to happen. So their only other option is play in Japan or keep playing on 24-hour accounts. They get nuked. People say, why not play on the Oceanic server? You get 150 ping to O's from Korea. Why? No offense, but like people from NA, your geography, you think Korea is next to Australia with 2 ping. Bro, do you know how far Australia is so far away? Please look at a map. But yeah, this game right here, this is their new Smurf accounts, you can see. Looks to be a little bit of a tight game. I have played so many games with Dantes in Korea so far. I think he's a pretty good player. He sometimes makes like psychopathic invades and psychopathic like engages late game that he doesn't need to do. But like sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But he's a really good player, honestly. I played a bit with TF Blade. I played against Yamato's death. That should be out on my YouTube soon, or maybe now. I'm not going to reveal and spoil how it went. But I've definitely played with all of these players. And it's unfortunate that this ban has happened. So much good content all the viewers are missing out on. A lot of people are really saying to Riot Korea, they're saying, this is bullshit, Riot Korea's targeting them. This is complete crap. It's like, I don't know if you can hate on Riot Korea for it. If the Korean community, right? If TF Blade and stuff are getting into the games and flaming all the Koreans, and there's these massive, like, drama boards saying, oh my god, these foreigners are coming to our server and flaming all our pros. Riot Korea either have to, A, not do anything, look like idiots, or ban them, and then maybe some of, like, the Westerners will be, like, pretty tilted about how their streamers got targeted. But I generally think Riot Korea probably, you know, they would make that decision 100 times out of 100. And, like, otherwise, I feel like their own region would be like, hey, what the hell? You're not standing up for us. Do you know what I mean? It's a shame because some streamers, I think, Eloise, he's like the Riven guy from EU. Cenarius, Master Yi guy, I don't know. There's a few others who are like very, like they're not toxic even at all, right? And they still got banned, and their whole trip is ruined. And you have to understand, for these smaller creators, like they come to Korea, they spend a lot of money. I remember my first Korea trip almost bankrupted me. I spent all my money on ticket and hotel and stuff, bro. I almost didn't have enough money for food. Fact. 2017. You put a lot of risk into like get more viewers. You get a spread around like your content. So it sucks they come all the way and then now they probably have to go home, bro. It's like I'm generally like it kind of sucks for them. So yeah, that's my take on the whole drama is pretty much that. I think TF Blade, if he knew being toxic would get everybody in his hotel banned, he wouldn't have been as toxic, I think. But once again, TF Blade gets into the game sometimes, gets really emotional. He said that, you know, he can't help himself. He's competitive as hell, he has to type. It's a shame. You don't need to type in game. Typing, in my opinion, in League of Legends is never net positive, ever. I'm not even kidding. I never type in game. I just don't think, unless you're timing the summoner spells, I don't think it's positive. I generally just don't see how it is, because you're also reading your stupid team, and like just like a lot of the decisions and stuff are just plain wrong, and you're just taking too much in. But anyways, I get why people want to take their frustration out and like ping and like talk and say, hey, do this, do that. I just don't think it's positive, net positive for winning. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Dante's, I don't know what Yamato, I don't know what they're going to do now. They're genuinely in a little bit of a rough spot. And I wish I could help out, but like, unless you're in the League Partner Program and they don't open that or really... Riot won't like open it or help them. Like it is what it is. Obviously some of the streamers are a little bit like controversial and they say pretty crazy stuff, so Riot probably don't want to associate with that, period. Ooh, Yamato, my man. Got lethality Hecarim coming in. My chat's saying that Dante said he will be fine. He said a lot of the smaller streamers are fucked. Yeah, like Dante's... Oh, 1v2. He's made his money, but like his trip's been very good for viewership and stuff. It's been a good... I would say for him, the risk versus reward is 100% paid off. But for the other streamers, no. I think it just hasn't really panned out the way they wanted. Okay. We have counter ult. Spectator, what the hell? I don't care about a Garen. Nice. Nice. What if you would invite them to your hotel? I mean, they can come to my hotel. I actually put Yamato up for a day in my hotel, but no. Their accounts are banned. I don't even know if it's an IP ban. Like, I don't really know how Riot's done it. And I don't know if you guys think, like, I don't see Riot Korea even giving them a response. Do you guys think Riot Korea are going to message them back and say, hey, this is why you're banned, and this is what happened, and this is who reported you? I don't think Riot Korea says anything. I think they ban their accounts and just leave it. They have no reason to be like, hey, this is what... They're playing on unofficial accounts, illegal accounts, ban. I would love to find out what's happened, who reported them, how they've tracked all their IPs in every account. I'd love to hear who's snitched and who's done all this, but I don't think we'll ever know. I think you're just gonna have to come down to that they didn't have their official accounts, and it is what it is. I don't think Riot Korea are like specifically targeting anybody. I think they're just trying to uphold like their code of ethics. You know what I mean? For me personally, I don't think I'm at risk. I talked to Riot. My account's fine. I've done nothing wrong. I'm literally like on a level 5. I just hit challenger. Like, I'm feeling pretty good. But I definitely, when I saw everybody getting banned, I was super nervous and I logged into my account just to make sure. Because I was, at that point, I was so close. If I had got banned because of that, I would be pretty tilted at a couple of individuals, I'm not going to lie. Getting... Ooh, can't dodge that. It sucks when you reap the, like, the repercussions of actions that you haven't done, if you know what I mean. LS has a contact, and then it says that all manual reports, LS got in contact with them. I have heard that LS said that all Riot accounts, the only way that they can be banned is through a manual report. But last year specifically, I was banned accidentally by Riot because I logged in to my account with a VPN. Now, they said that was an automatic ban, not a manual. So my Riot account wasn't protected or anything. Like, it was just an automatic ban. They said the system accidentally did it because I logged in with a VPN. So, I don't know about that statement. There's also a couple of people saying LS was creating drama that TF Blade could be arrested on his Twitter. Like, being deported from the country and not being allowed back in. I don't know the laws and regulations. I'm not actually a lawyer. Some people may think I am, from my mannerisms, my great argumentative skills, education, my looks. But I actually am not a lawyer, so I can't comment on that matter. 2 challenges, not hard stomping a game. Interesting. You'll usually see this when like 2 high-level players duo. Their mid-game, they're never going to lose. Like, their mid-game, they find picks, they know the win con, and they come out. Like, even if they don't completely snowball the early game. There's Yamato. Just playing with the Xerath. Xerath is so strong right now, guys. If you want to climb, you're not playing Xerath, you're trolling. Yamato's had a rough trip, though. He got banned on Twitch for 10 days for allegedly saying something about the Korean players. And then now his League account has been banned because potentially of what somebody else has said in game. So it's been a pretty rough trip for the guy. Did Elite 500 get banned as well? Elite 500, I believe, is in the League Partner Program and his account is fine, just like mine. The only person I know that has a Riot account that was banned was Rybson. And maybe the Eloise, and I'm pretty sure they might be in the same hotel as Blade. So... I'm guessing the bans will be reversed. Cat Evolved is fine, I believe. Yeah. I don't think swapping hotels would fix it. They'd have to get new accounts. Can't do it officially, as I said. Just such an unfortunate scenario. And with this TF Blade, probably will be his last Korea trip. I don't imagine he'll come back to Korea. Which means I don't think he's ever going to hit rank 1 global. He's not going to hit rank 1 in Korea. Rank 1 EU, rank 1 NA. Maybe rank 1 Japan, I think he's going for at the moment. But, Japan's server is worse than Oceania server. I don't, like... There's just no... I don't know why you'd, you know... I reckon Blade on the Chinese super server would have been good content. But... The super server at the moment, high elo, you got Beifang, 1500 LP, Mango Fish, 1400 LP. All the big Chinese streamers, they're playing in, like, racing for 2,000 points at the moment. Game is so tight. Japan is awful, yeah. I've played a little bit in Japan. I've looked at, like, I track sometimes the high elo leaderboards, and it's just like, it's a lot of boosters and a lot of just mess. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the whole scenario. What's going to happen next? Who's to blame? Is there any, like, I definitely think the whole TF Blade versus LS thing instigated the whole, like, this entire drama. And then the Korean forums just blew it up. Riot would have seen it, had to address it. They've done what they needed to do. It is what it is. I think coming out of this, TF Blade's rep definitely takes a hit. There's just not that many positive League summoners anymore. The thing is, League corrupts. This game corrupts your brain slowly and rots it away. It's just a fact. It's just a fact of life. For me, I play with chat off. It kind of helps ease the pain. Brox is a positive. Brox is positive, yeah. I agree. Just a frustrating game, I guess. But I still don't think that LSTF Blade thing needed to get personal insults against other like people about a game is just silly. Okay. And LSNTF Blade did talk today, actually. They talked on Dante's stream. And they just said it got blown out of the proportion. No way's good, yeah. What? Look at the... the full lethality Hecarim is really struggling this game against the Kindred. I think this game was only in around about... I think it was like Diamond MMR? Yeah, Diamond MMR. But yeah, this is their final game. And soon enough, we're going to be having all of the Worlds players coming to Korea, by the way, chat. So we're going to be having NA pros, EU pros, OS pro. Everyone's coming to Korea soon. So it would have been nice for everyone to stick around. I'm thinking about sticking around and maybe getting a couple games in. I like playing the Korean server only because it's fast. I can play 20 games in a day. In OS, I think I get half the games in OS, sometimes less. So in 20 games in Korea, I can play 10 games in OS. Ping, ping, ping. They communicate through... I would say on average, Korean server pings 3 times as many as any other server. So they just get so agitated in the early game. Ping, ping, ping. Baron set up, beautiful. And I think these two duoed this on stream, maybe. Look at that Zera. He gets so many shots now. Huge pick by the Kiana. We don't see, like, in Korean High Elo at the moment, I don't see that many Kianas. The meta is mainly Akshan, Nico, Tristana, Jace, Azir. Just annoying. There's so many annoying metas. The Kianas are always one-tricks, and they struggle. The early game in Korea is too important. Like, Kiana first 5 levels is kind of weak unless you're Beifang. But yeah. I might make a video on Blade, we'll see if he gets rank 1 in Japan. I don't know if I really want to do it, like a Japan video. Like, I don't know if anyone even cares about, like, Japan solo queue. Dante's. Like, doing, like, that type of stuff is, you can literally cost you the game, I'm not even gonna lie. Especially when you just get Baron. I think Dantes did, oh shit, just drop out a challenger before he got banned on his main. Is that right, chat? I think it was maybe 440, 420. The game's in high challenger for me at the moment. It's like... It just comes down to matchmaking a lot of the time because the system is still trying to... EQ? EQ? W? Auto Q? The system is still trying to like all the old... Like, Fake is still in Diamond. Like, they haven't properly match-made this system yet. Alright, almost full build. Dante, we got just carried by Yamato this game, not gonna lie. So Yamato had first account in Korea. That account got stuck, so he made a new account, hard smurf to Masters, and then he was around about D1 Masters on his second account to get burned. This is his third account. So this account has been banned now, and I don't know what his plan is. I told him to play on the Chinese super server, but by the time he gets the super server account, by the time he ranks it up, it's time to go home already, because they're leaving in 10 days or so. As the boys should be able to wrap up the game here. Absolutely massive. Go, go, go. You gotta wait for the wave, gentlemen. Dante said he might stay 2 more weeks. Oh, really? 2 more weeks from today? I've lost so many games at this point trying to end the game. Ping, ping, ping. Yamato gets the TP. Doesn't you have TP? He gets the base. They're still there, dude. I don't know. On the super. Into a Zerath. Almost death cap. You guys. Guys. Let's be smart. Dragon. Are you going to come back to Korea for Worlds? I'm thinking about it, yeah. I actually really wanted to go and get EU Challenger as well this year, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I've got to go back to OS next month. And then I want to go to Japan the month after for a little bit. So I don't know. I'm just running out of months, really. I need a good 1 month lock-in to get Challenger on EU, I think, so. I can't really... I need a lot of time, you know? I need at least a month. And maybe next time I come back to Korea, I'll be playing on the super server to try and tick that challenger off. But the super server I play on from... Huge. I play on the super server from Korea. You can do it with a VPN with 30 ping. Going to China and playing is too... Like, it's too... There's too much thing... Like, the process is much more difficult than just coming to Korea and playing. And I also, I actually messaged Riot about a super server account recently and they never got back to me as well. So like, maybe the super server's closed. I don't know. I'm not getting no invites, but that's about it for the drama today, gentlemen. I feel bad for some of the streamers, genuinely. There's nothing I can really do. Other than give them some shout outs and hope that they can bounce back. But until next time, thank you so much for watching the video and I'll see you on my next one. Peace.